We're staying with development at the National Assembly, where the Senate earlier today approved the removal from office of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Danladi Umar, for alleged misconduct and improper behavior of a holder of such position. More than two-thirds of members of the upper legislative chamber adopted the resolution after invoking Section 157, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, permitting President Tinubu to remove him from office for his inability to discharge his functions diligently. CCT reports.
The weight of wrongdoing by the CCT chairman Danladi Umar may have tipped the scales, prompting the upper legislative chamber to take a firm stance, seeking his removal from office.
Expressway.
Invoking Section 157, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which requires the consent of two-thirds majority of the Senate to prompt the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces to remove Yakubu Danladi Umar as chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal.
The Senate resolves to invoke and activate the constitutional provision as enshrined in Section 157, subsection 1 by forwarding an address supported by two-thirds majority of the Senate, which shall be acted upon by Mr. President for the official removal from office of Mr. Yakubu Danladi Umar.
By our tradition, leadership don't sign the register. So 74 plus 10 makes 84, and therefore we have gotten the required constitutional requirement to proceed.
As enshrined in our 1999 Constitution as amended, removing the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal from office as a result of acts of misconduct.
This brings to an end the reign of a man that held sway at the Code of Conduct Tribunal since 2011. It paves way for Nasara Kogo to assume office following his appointment by President Tinubu in July.
Adequate and decisive measures.
In another development, the Senate has urged the Nigerian military to maintain its presence and vigilance to stop the infiltration of violent terrorists known as Lakurawa in the northwest states.
The Senate is aware that if timely, adequate and decisive measures are not taken, this group can spread its foreign reign of terror to other parts of northern parts of the country and beyond.
Also, the Senate has asked its Committee on Works to investigate the reasons behind the non-completion of repair works on the Odukpani-Itsu Highway in Cross River State.
Observes that the highway has been in a state of disrepair for years, with significant portions uncompleted despite repeated promises and allocations in federal budgets.
The clerk of the Senate has been mandated to send a letter to President Tinubu to communicate the removal from office of the chairman, Code of Conduct Tribunal, Danladi Umar. CCT News, Abuja.